What's up, everyone? Logan Stone here, and right now I'm going to be filming a quick unfiltered video because I haven't done one in a while that's actually unfiltered. I'm really hoping I can just get this one out quickly because it takes forever to edit videos, so yeah. But anyways, I just want to talk to you about something that I thought of yesterday. Actually, I got this video idea yesterday. I didn't really know what I was going to talk about for a life advice video this week. I've been having a hard time, I have a lot of video ideas, but I've been having a hard time, making videos because they just take forever to edit and I keep butchering my words, so I have to edit them. But I actually got this idea yesterday when I was at the gym. So basically, story time real quick. Anyways, what happened was I was doing dumbbell flat bench press, which I haven't done probably 3 years. I've just done here and there a bit, but I haven't trained consistently in years. I haven't done that movement in a while, and I also haven't done a flat bench in a whole year, besides just messing around one time. But yeah, so I was warming up with the dumbbells, and I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna try the 65s, the 70s for 8 to 12 reps, somewhere in that range. Well, they were feeling great during all my warm sets. I got to the 65s and I smoked them for 4 easy reps. I'm oh yeah, I'm definitely at the 70s. I'm probably gonna get 12. So I put the dumbbells back, and another dumbbell in this rack kind of slipped over the side of the rack, half hanging off. And I got this rugged powerlifting gym. It's a little grimy there, but I personally like that environment. I like the more intense gym environments. I try to pick up the dumbbell really quickly, I kind of scrape my finger on the metal part of the frame, and I look at my finger, I already know what's gonna happen. It's slightly skin peeled, but it's full on it's bleeding and stuff, and I'm crap, I'm about to go for this PR. I start bleeding. I cut my finger right before, so I was thinking, I'm well, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna try to hit this PR in a few minutes, so am I gonna go for it, or am I just gonna chicken out or wait a while for my thing to stop bleeding? And I was thinking, I'm you know what, I've done this before. There's powerlifters scrape their shins or tear open their calluses when they're deadlifting, and they go lift anyway. So I'm you know what, I'm gonna go lift and hit this. I'm gonna hit this PR. I'm gonna hit this set. So I went to the bathroom, which I always usually do right before I do my top sets anyway. It's just kind of a mental thing I do, but I did that and I cleaned my finger out a bit. I got up at the top and kind of kept patting it, making sure it wasn't bleeding too much, and I still went for the set. And I was just thinking, what's the worst thing that's gonna happen? I think my hand is gonna bleed down my hand a little bit. I'm gonna fail my set. That's the worst that'll happen. And you know what happened, guys? I got 12 reps of 70s with perfect form, really good control down all the way down my chest. I wasn't even really arching my back much. And I'm honestly shocked because I didn't really think I was gonna be that strong with that movement that early on. I haven't done it forever, so it's a great starting point for doing this movement. But anyways, I got that set and I looked at my finger, it was hardly bleeding at all. So what I'm trying to get at today, guys, is you can't let stupid little things deter you from your goals or what you're trying to do, because setbacks, whether they're big or small, are gonna come up all the time. And a lot of times it's gonna be out of your control, or sometimes it will be in your control slightly, or sometimes it will be in your control completely. And at the end of the day, all you can really do is just try to set yourself up for success the best you can and pray and hope for the best. And sometimes, things don't always go perfectly. I think it's hard for some people to know, because I myself am kind of a perfectionist. I have OCD, and I'll try to perfect every variable I can before I go into something. But at the end of the day, not everything always plays out right. But you just have to really make sure you're doing your best and trying to get most things optimized before you go for something big. And if you can't, then oh well, what you gotta do is you gotta try to adapt. Do what you can to fix the situation. Go for it anyways. And if you fail, learn from it or look at it as an opportunity for growth. That's what you have to do, guys. And I think honestly, it's good to do things when you're not always in perfection, because it gives you more room for improvement in the future, and it teaches you, you can mentally push through hard things. And I'll give you another example right now. If you're trying to train or hit a big session, or you have a test and you need to get a lot of sleep, but you have a hard time sleeping, you can't sleep. Well, if it's safe, if you get enough sleep to the point where you can still train, you're just tired, I would say still train, honestly. Or if you're gonna go for a test, just drink some more caffeine, That me last night again, I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule, getting used to getting up earlier for classes and stuff, and I'm almost there right now. But I basically had to get up earlier today, So I go to the gym, and I'm gonna go right after I film this video. But I didn't sleep the best last night. I probably got like 4-ish hours, maybe even a little bit less. I would say roughly 4-ish hours though, just based off what I was looking at my clock though. But I got up, I drank a lot of black coffee, ate my meal, and I'm gonna take a lot of pre-workout before I go to the gym, and I'll be fine, you know. Luckily, I'm not doing any heavy deadlifts or squats today. I'm just hitting a back and arms workout. But, you know, what I'm gonna learn for the future is I need to make sure I get to bed earlier. But what I really need to make sure I do is I wake up earlier the day before, because I woke up like at 11 yesterday, and you know, I'm kind of used to doing that right now. I need to get used to like waking up around like 6 to 8 for my classes, and I'll make sure I do that in the future, so that way I'm not like force feeding myself at night and I'm gonna deal with my stuff at night and I'm up later as a result. So that's what I need to do. And there's another example I was gonna give. I'm trying to remember. But yeah, you know, like with anything though, I guess really just you have to just do your best to optimize it yourself and see what you can do. And if it doesn't go well, you know, just learn from it and see what you can do in the future. Like I know for the future, if I'm like trying to go for PR, I'm gonna try to be more careful around the big dumbbells, so that way I don't like scrape my finger or anything. But yeah, you know, if you just let every little setback deter you, you know, you're never gonna push forward, because big and small ones happen. And obviously, you know, you're gonna have some setbacks that are hard to deal with and they're worse than others, and you just gotta take more time to recover. But at the end of the day, you just gotta get up and keep fighting. And I think I understand too that God works in interesting ways. You know, I think God teaches us stuff to like he has us go through things that aren't perfect, so that we can humble ourselves and also we can learn. And I think that, you know, I honestly think one thing I always do before I hit a heavy set, like especially like deadlifts or squats, because I start like getting physically scared when I'm gonna go for those sets, because they're just like, I'll be honest guys, like some of them are utterly painful because I'm like running out of breath. And lifting, like doing a full body exercise that's heavy is rough. But I was like, pray to God, I'm like, hey, like if it's in your will, please help me to get this PR. If not, please help me to learn and improve for the future. And most of the time I'm at the PRs, right? But I honestly think yesterday, the reason why I cut my finger was so I would make this video. I think God might have been like wanting me to make this video and give me a good idea. So that's why I cut my finger yesterday. But honestly, it's not a big deal. I just like got a little scrape my finger. It's not even bleeding anymore. It's just like a little, I can't even see. That's all it is. So yeah, I had a setback and I still hit that PR. But anyways, that's really it, guys. Just want to talk about, you know, small things will pop up all the time. You just gotta work around them, deal with them, do the best you can, and learn for the future and improve. And just ultimately trust God. If they're like, God has your best interest in hand, and really see what God's trying to teach you from it. But that's all to say today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.